Yeah. So we did that. Because it seems like the things he's sending us on keeps being things like he didn't think we could do. Like it's a test to see how we get around it. Like it doesn't really seem like anything
Actually
he
meaningful.
expected to get or anything. Yeah. I'm kind of wondering if it's anything to do with us even, or glitching. Or if it's to do with that other guy. Like, he wants that other guy to fail, not necessarily us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think.
I think so. I think that's why. I think that's why that other guy wanted our help, because it didn't make sense how he was like, he hasn't fulfilled his end of the bargain when this guy hadn't already fulfilled his end. I think he did that on purpose. So he wouldn't have to pay him back. He picked things that the guy could never accomplish.
Even just how finding Geralt's help, what he had to do, you know? He had to help him, but he had to do it indirectly. Alright, save it before we go and talk to him.
That's what I thought from the beginning.
It's making me wonder...
Oh, God.
It's making me wonder... What was the price? Is it his immortality, or...
I'm assuming his immortality was the favor, but what he was going to pay him in return, I don't know.
Maybe his soul? I don't know. The life of the woman he loves? I don't know. I'm assuming that's what we're going to find out later. I'm really curious. I'm really liking this quest line.
I'm all ears, Witcher.
Got something for you.
I love gifts, but I prefer to unwrap them in private. Oi, lads, mind the barrels. Going out for a jabber with Geralt. Come.
Are we about to, like... What's happening right now?
Have a romantic
So
stroll
what do you
in the
have
moonlight?
for me? This house? Oh.
Alright, what do you have for me?
Max Bersodi's house, as requested.
Don't ask where I was keeping it.
Witcher magic and all that.
The papers. Where are they?
Uh-oh.
Left them in the vault. You wanted the house, you got the house. Never mentioned its contents.
You're a quick study. Already as tricky as Odin himself. Keen to ridicule a man. Do you know what I and the company do with your type?
Should I have gotten it? Ask for legal advice?
Dunno. Ask for legal advice? Looks to me like you might need some. You signed the contract, Olgierd. I'm just fulfilling its terms, to the letter. Unhappy?
Why would he have wanted the
Should
will?
have chosen your words more carefully.
Yes, I should have. I
Should we
assume you
redo
came
it?
to an agreement with Horst. Shame. A right horse in that one.
Made a deal with his brother, who then beat the living shit out of Horst with a gold candle holder.
Huh. It's progress.
What do you think?
Yeah, why'd you need the papers? Ask him.
Oh yeah.
Why did you even need those papers?
To sink the Borsodis, naturally. You see, I learned of an interesting clause in old man Maximilian's will. It states that his sons must meet and shake hands in agreement at least once a year at Bellatane. Failing that, the auction house must be auctioned off. The proceeds to go to Vilmerius Hospital.
Guess the old man sensed what might happen.
Aim to deliver those papers.
I'm gonna
to the right
go
house.
back. I'm gonna go back and get
Borsodi
those
would
papers,
have
my
been
friends.
The hospital would have gotten the
Hell
funds
to
it
the
needs
yeah.
to treat orphans and beggars pro bono.
He really wanted to donate to the hospital?
Concern for the needy.
I couldn't
Yeah,
give a rat's
that's
ass about
gonna
the needy.
happen.
Made her wither and disappear along with the city. I wanted one thing. Revenge.
What did they do to him?
Yeah.
The Borsodis.
They
What's your
suck.
gripe? Get
Yeah,
kicked
they
out of an
probably
auction?
screwed over a lot of people.
Worse. They evicted me from my home. Are you really interested?
Yeah.
Wouldn't have asked if I wasn't.
Ha! Cheeky as ever. My family, they took on some debt. A poor investment in a sawmill. A bad crop one year. A lawsuit lost. You know how it is. When it rains, it pours. We needed but a few weeks to recover. But Horst Borsodi had acquired our debt. All of it. Demanded it be repaid immediately. I pleaded. I begged. I tore open my shirt at his threshold. Ugh. It was like talking to a wall. I went to the auction. Saw those perfumed pricks buy my father's sword. My mother's death mask. My brother's horse tack. Ah, Horst earned a pretty pile selling our mementos.
Oh, that
No
jerk.
surprise the animosity you
I'm
feel
gonna
for
go
him.
back and kill that bastard.
My iris's parents
He's
learned
gonna
about
die.
And
The
our
world
betrothed
will be
was
better
no more.
off.
They found her another suitor. One from beyond the sea.
Oh
The anger I
no,
felt.
that's
I
what
thought I'd gone
started
mad.
all this.
Went to the tavern. Drank a round. A second. Abroad. Then had another tankard.
That's why they
And
married
then-
off his love to
then
another
I
guy.
asked the wrong bloke for help.
Because he wasn't a noble after that. He didn't have anything.
Wow. And that's when he went to this world's Rumpelstiltskin for help.
What happened then?
What happened then, Witcher, was one big stinking pile of shite. Well, why do you stand there? Do you need something still?
It's so like a story from Once Upon a Time. With
I know.
Rumpelstiltskin. So much like it. No, I want to. You know what? I'm just gonna close the application and reset it. I'm gonna go through all this. You know, I had a sneaking suspicion when we first met this guy. You know, this Rumpelstiltskin knockoff wannabe guy, that he was gonna end up being the one that we were going to have to either fight or
Yeah.
not side with in the end. Alright, everyone. Man, everyone but the girl dies. I wonder what the other characters would have been like. You know, I bet that the dwarf would have sided with us. I bet he wouldn't have turned against us.
Clear for now. Knock on wood.
Good.
Definitely don't want to get him involved though. Just let him live his happy life, you know?
Things I'd gladly take with me.
Not now. The vault. That's our target. Is that clear?
Yes, but we shall raise the starting. What's this? Guards! Guards! I should have stayed in that cage. You said. I damn well know what I said. Out there before they sound the alarm. Stop him! He's not to blame.
It's really sad, you know? It's clear their dad wanted them to reconcile and not be horrible human beings. God, that was so cool, but they were scum.
Yeah.
He should have left the place to some other people.
Or like he said, if they don't get along,
Lock
donate it
themselves
to the
in.
hospital.
Bollocks!
Okay, I don't think there was anything over there. Or I don't think there were any books I ended up wanting, so just make sure to no, son of a bitch. Make sure to get these. I don't know if it actually matters, but I wish there was a unicorn mount we could get. That would be just great.
I know. Maybe like our friend.
Like maybe Siri brought it with her and she like gives it to us or something.
That'd be amazing. Yennefer would lose her shit if she saw that thing. Take me now!
Wow. Or she might try to stuff it.
Ah!
I'm not interested. Why? Why me?
Axes seem to work pretty good on these things.
Yeah.
Whee!
Shit.
He wouldn't have survived in that fall, you know, before the last patch.
You're right. Yes!
Oh, why you never thought of this before?
Man, that was much better. Much better.
That's it. For now.
Well, the thing about Axie, because I don't have it upgraded, it only affects one thing. So it's kind of tricky with mobs.
Great. Well. I didn't realize this guy switched sides. Oh, I didn't catch that. Right, she just wanted quick revenge. Follow up anything. That's you too. But then you, I think. If that's your attitude, I'll stand with you on it. Speak for yourself. Tempted offer. I've succumbed. You'll pay for that, Quinto. With your head. I still have them. Oops. I took that the other direction. Maybe the dragon is sitting now. I was trying that way, my dear, but why am I doing so slowly?
No, I want to kill this guy. Oh, he's dead. Oh, I guess I just hit my shield button at the, like, when I get attacked. I guess that's how it happens.
Dun, dun, dun.
I love this scene. I really like that we're getting a lot of cutscenes of Geralt fighting. It's really cool. Alright, we don't need to see this again.
Satisfied? Exceptionally! Alright. You say, and Geralt, alas, but is free to choose anything else. You tricked me. And you were prepared to let... Now.
Why was he saying he was gonna, like, let you what? He stood by you this whole time. He just didn't let you use hostages.
I know, it was
He didn't
dumb.
even stop you from killing those people with your regular sword. You should be thankful.
Didn't even say anything, you know? But, whatever, dude. Here we go. He's gonna die.
But have it your way. Let's make this quick before the soldiers get down here.
Die. He's
At
gonna
your service, mate.
die.
Oh, he's weak.
Oh!
Upload that.
Wow. Oh my god.
I thought maybe there was gonna be a scene like he was gonna be like, no. Nope.
That was incredible. Holy nuggets.
What an idiot.
Yeah, pure idiotic. Man. Once again, could not have asked for that to have gone more splendidly. Take all this stuff again.
Damn candles.
Oh my god!
Should be here soon. Damn it. Secret passage. Where is it?
I did not notice that.
That's awesome.
That's great. I love that. I love
Tries
that
to pick up box
that,
lights,
like,
candles instead.
that like happens to Geralt in reality.
Breaking the fourth
Air
wall.
seeping through the cracks. Passage must be here. Now, how do I open it?
It would be unfortunate if there was a guard standing right out here. I mean, that basically happened after that scene. There was like a guy here. Alright. Sweet, I'm glad we did that.
Guy was a douche.
He was. Finally got his comeuppance. So did his bro.
Looks like
They
rain.
both got their comeuppance.
Now a hospital's gonna get, you know, money and stuff.
Got a foolproof method for exercising witches.
If only we could, you know, choose the hospital and have Shawnee's place spruced up.
That would be cool. That might actually be the hospital, though. Is there another hospital here? Alright, time to do this right now.
Need to chat.
Why is Geralt all wet?
Because it was kind of
I'm all
raining.
ears, Witcher.
Got something for you. I love gifts, but I prefer to unwrap them in private. Alright, lads, mind the barrels. Going out for a jabber with Geralt. Come. A jabber? Why didn't we do this last time? Alright, what do you have for me? Max Bersodi's house, as requested.
Ah, Horst must be livid.
He's not.
No?
He's not anything except dead. His brother, same thing. A few others too.
Stones you've got. But I didn't think you'd have the stomach for a massacre.
Yeah, kind of had no choice.
Situation got out of hand.
Oh, sounds familiar. There you are, drinking, puffing on henbane.
Are
and
those
then
little tassels on my
surprise,
outfit?
heads
They
rolling
should be.
across the floor. And none know how or why.
I'm not amused.
No? Why not?
'Cause unlike you, killing gives me no pleasure.
The Borsodis aren't worth your tears. Sons of bitches to a man.
Yeah. Yeah, we realize that.
The Borsodis, what's your gripe? Get kicked out of an auction?
Worse. They evicted me from my home. Are you really interested?
Wouldn't have asked if I wasn't.
Ha! Cheeky as ever. My family,
He is cheeky.
they took on
It's
some
true.
debt. My Iris's parents learned of my family's misfortune, and our betrothal was no more. They found her another suitor, one from beyond the sea. The anger I felt, I thought I'd gone mad. Went to the tavern, drank a round, a second, I brawled, then had another tank.
It's just exactly
And
like
then-
Rumpelstiltskin. It's just crazy.
then
I don't know why they got
I
some
asked the
Generico to
wrong
be that
bloke,
guy.
eh?
I don't know.
So weird.
What happened then?
What happened then?
Why do we get so many different
was one
options for
big
this, but we
stinking
didn't?
pile of
They give us more
shite.
options for this than they did with Shawnee.
I know.
The Shawnee scene.
Kiss her or kiss her now.
Well, why do you stand there? Do you need something still?
It sounded like that wasn't the end of the story. Alright, we're finally gonna learn what the last one is. Here we go. Any wagers? What it might be?
I have no idea.
Me neither. Let's
Hopefully
do
he
it.
doesn't want
Third
something to do
wish.
with Gwent.
Time you stated
Oh,
it.
God.
A moment, Geralt. I must say to something. Then we'll chat. You there,
Alright.
yank the herring out the barrel.
Someone in there? What? What's going on?
Come on, none of this dallying. Ah, ah, ah.
This guy.
Now, ready to listen?
Why is his
Or do you
face so
still
much
not give two
dirtier than the
shites
rest
about
of him?
what I've got to say?
I'm ready. I'm listening.
Good. You'll return to your lord and tell him as follows. His demand was brazen. Hurt me to the core. For I was brought up to respect the sacred law of hospitality. And I shall not bend to an uncouth boor's dictum. Understood? I will pay him a visit shortly to test his willingness to adapt. So you ride off and announce me. And don't spare your horse. Got it?
Aye, got it.
Give this man a mount and leave him go. Come, Witcher. We must talk outside. The Aetheri believe one should only discuss important matters out of doors, with the gods as witnesses.
The gods can't see through, wood and stuff? That's weird. Why are you keeping that man in a barrel?
Barrel. What was that about?
On the way here, we stopped for nourishment at a tavern belonging to one Lord Dauntless. We enjoyed ourselves as one does at an inn. raucously. Our antics were not to the liking of this Dauntless. Sent a man to warn us that if we were ever to return, we would hang.
You burned the inn down?
I left ample compensation with the innkeep. But it seems the rapscallion neglected to mention this to his lord. But that's of little import. What matters is someone called me a whoreson and threatened to kill me. It was one of those threats that sound like an invitation. I intend to accept it. Return to those parts.
This guy lives by a weird code. So he burnt the tavern down, gave this dude enough money to compensate, but he kept it for himself instead of giving it to the actual owner. Is what happened.
I guess.
And then the owner, because of it, got angry and threatened him.
Fulfilled 2 of your wishes. Time I learned the 3rd.
Confident, aren't you? Proud, sure of your strengths. Fearless.
Just
3rd
kind of don't have a
task,
choice.
if you don't mind.
Mutations. They stripped you of emotion. Tell me,
Not really.
have you ever loved? I mean, truly loved?
Yeah. Gotta be honest with this guy.
Yeah, I've loved. Can we get to the matter at hand?
Perhaps instead we ought to sit down inside. Have a good chat over some fiery water.
Oh, you don't want the gods to see what we're about to talk about?
We'll drink once the job's done.
Afraid that's impossible. Succeed and that's the end of me. Fail and you'll not be back.
3rd wish. Still waiting to hear it.
Aye, aren't you stubborn? Fine. Listen well.
Yeah, the jewelry's done so well.
I had a
His
wife
earring.
The day I saw her last, I gave her a rose. A violet one. Bring me that bloom. Wouldn't mind reminding myself what it looks like.
When was
You
that?
shitting me?
How long's it been? Flowers wilted and turned to dust by now.
You wished to hear a wish. Now you have. Fulfill it. I ride now to visit this Dauntless, but one of my men will remain here. He'll know how to find me. That is, of course, should you succeed.
Least you could tell me where your wife is.
In my old manor, east of Martin Foy's farmstead. I'd wish you Godspeed, but, well, you understand, I'm sure.
She's dead.
Goodbye,
Or I find her
Geralt.
corpse in there. I'm sure he knows that.
Who knows how
you know-
old this guy
You know what
is?
I'm really starting to piece together? This guy is telling us his story in the quest he's giving us.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's intentional. God! Get away from me.
Because he wants us on his side
Yeah, I think so.
to understand his position.